In this view, I'll be doing the Whirling Waltz event. It's been quite funny so far. Okay, wait until the morning of the day after tomorrow. Okay. Oh, Kenichi's there. What?
Come on. Just spit it out. I can tell you're itching to say something.
Genshin, you big dummy! You fell for it, huh? No, what's wrong? Feeling lonely without the
For
almighty
what?
Dragon Lord to talk to? If a bedtime story's what you're after, just say so! I'll tell you one so bone-chilling, you won't be able to sleep for 3 nights straight!
It's actually kinda interesting seeing it from different perspectives like this.
Sure. Go ahead.
Huh? What do you mean, go ahead? Oh, you pretending to be a tough guy now?
I think you'll probably be too scared to tell a scary story.
Maybe, maybe not. But one thing's for sure. If I don't sleep, neither do you.
Yeah. That was interesting. He was just there. Okay. I need to wait. Yeah, there's been a lot of funny interactions so far. Also, where?
Novelette sent someone to contact us this morning!
There he
That
is.
must mean there's been some progress! No time to waste, let's head out!
Wait, I also need to check. Yeah, my chickens.
Hey everyone! We're not late, are we?
No, you're just in time. Well rested, I trust?
Staying busy keeps you sharp.
A great way to stay energetic, certainly.
Have you all started preparing?
We received word from Mr. Argenteau yesterday, confirming the time and location of the transaction. It'll take place this afternoon, and it turns out it'll be somewhere we all know pretty well, too. The Film Fantasyland restaurant.
Oh, what if this is a trap though? Like, what if he deliberately got caught and now he set up a trap?
Oh, really? Huh. He sure does like that place.
But
Seems like you share our concerns, Traveler.
Indeed. Capturing someone in a crowded event venue will be much more challenging than in an open area. The criminal might try to blend in with the crowd, or even escape by taking hostages. In light of this, we've had to make additional preparations. As soon as we received the news yesterday, we began coordinating with the Marechaussee Phantom and the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
are there people there in disguise?
We'll be deploying lots of undercover agents on
Oh
site.
yes, there are.
If things go south, the safety of the civilians will be our top priority. Of course, fingers crossed, everything will go without a hitch.
I
That's
noticed a bunch of
good.
familiar faces from the previous case, like Captain Chevrolet of the Special Patrol. So I'm feeling optimistic.
We'll trust your instincts then.
Chevreuse. Oh,
Yeah, and
Chevreuse.
by the way, we've also been in communication with Miss Lapine Pauline and Miss Navia.
The Spina di Rosula will provide support within a controlled scope, so there's no need to worry.
The only potential issue is with Miss Escoffier.
She doesn't want to serve criminals. She wants to introduce them to a chopping board. She's gonna chop them up.
You know what, that might not be such a bad idea.
We just eat them.
Ahem.
All right, no more jokes. Mrs. Gaffier has made it clear that she doesn't want her restaurant to suffer any losses as a result of this operation. But, well, I have a feeling things might not go quite as smoothly as she hopes.
Is there anything I can do?
To be honest, we shouldn't have dragged you into this in the first place, and it's caused you quite enough trouble already. The Fontanian authorities should be able to handle the rest from here. But still, I'm guessing you'd like to see how it all turns out.
Definitely.
Well then, feel free to head down to the scene, but just stay alert and play it by ear. You won't necessarily have to do anything. Unless things go pear-shaped, of course.
I'll do my best to ensure that things don't escalate to that point.
You're getting involved too, Knight.
Of course. There are still a lot of unanswered questions, but our intel so far indicates that the culprit's from Natlan. Plus, I'm already a witness in this case. Might as well see this thing through to the end.
That's the Knight we know and love.
The group go on to discuss the specifics of the operation and things to watch out for. For once, the conversation goes surprisingly smoothly, perhaps because a Howl and Kakuku aren't present. It's just as well, really. Things could have gotten awkward if Howl had showed up and started cursing out Nouvelette.
Well, that's enough of the small talk.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
The operation's scheduled for the afternoon. If we're quick enough, we'll even have time for a few cups of tea before we leave.
Oh, and let's grab something to eat too. Can't work on an empty stomach, you know.
But won't you just be watching?
And rooting for you. It's a very important job.
All right, I'll head over to the venue now.
So important.
Ahal's been harping on for days now about this event-exclusive meal he wants to try. Guess I might as well shut him up sooner rather than later. See you in a bit.
I look forward to hearing how it all goes.
Why does he still do stuff for Howl? The price of every price. Act 3. Okay, I think this will be interesting.
This beach seems to be getting livelier by the day.
And thanks in part, surely uncovered agents.
Traveler,
Why is it so laggy? What is it?
Paimon's getting kinda hungry. Let's go check out the restaurant menu, shall we?
Okay. The guy with the case. That's got to be him. Alright, it's business time. Is she an undercover agent? Oh. Wait. Wait, is this a cutscene? That was very smooth. How did they do that? Is that the criminal who raised
Your
the...
friend thought you might be thirsty. Won't you stay and drink it?
Wait, this is so cool. You're in Charlotte, taking a
I
photo.
intend to steer clear of drinks left out in the open.
You're surrounded. Give up and come with.
This is...
You lousy swine!
Oh, even Farina
Right there.
in a square.
Look, a surprise performance! Wow, how lucky we are!
What?
After him.
Charlotte just in the background taking photos.
Sorry, my guy.
Push.
Unlicensed and illegally docked. This boat's not going anywhere.
Shoot him with your cannon. Oh. Wait, that's cool. How? Wow, that was actually useful once.
Holy worm! No one flies higher than the almighty Dragon Lord! Who's stealing my thunder? Ah, you again! You're driving me crazy!
Cuckoo! Oh, he's... I freaking a sorry worm.
All right, that's a wrap.
Oh, that was cool.
Unbelievable! You can't just drag someone around like that! Such blatant disregard for human life! I'm gonna sue the living daylights out of you!
That was so cool. And it happened so smoothly as well. It was just like mid-dialogue. It just suddenly changed to a cutscene somehow. I don't know how they did that. It was very cool comic style cutscene as well. Yeah, that was cool.
Will you now? I think I did you a favor by pulling you away from your audience. Saved you some face at the very least. As for whether you were facing up or down along the way, well, that was your decision, wasn't it?
Why, you... all right, I admit it. I was in the wrong. Oh, of course I know the difference between right and wrong, but I had no choice. I desperately needed the money. I was an expert on ancient relics. Not only did I have a successful career, but a happy family too. But my son, I never imagined he'd turn out this way. Fell in with the wrong crowd and ended up shoulder deep in gambling. We had some savings, but he drained them away like a waterfall.
Whoa. Robbing? I guess not robbing.
Once he fell into
Yeah,
debt, he
this
had
isn't okay
predators
either, though.
regularly coming over to threaten and intimidate him. I'm his father. How could I just stand by and watch him suffer like that? Oh, my son is about the same age as you are. If only he could have turned out more like you. That's the only reason I needed the money. Please, believe me. You... Please, kid, I'm begging you. Help me. I see you're from Natland too. That makes us brothers. Please, have mercy.
He could be lying.
I still have a chance to help my son straighten himself out. But only if I get back. If I go to prison now, he'll be doomed, I tell you, doomed! And isn't standing together and fighting for a better future what families do? Our fate is in your hands, young man. Please, have a heart.
Something wrong, Kanich? Gone soft, have we?
I don't believe a word you say. Wriothesley had you just about figured out. You're a gambler. Pure and simple.
Oh, he was lying.
A gambler? Me? Nonsense! I told you, it's my son!
First of all, are you really from Natlan? You've been keeping tabs on the gun's whereabouts this whole time. You should have recognized at least one familiar face by now. On top of that, the way you threatened to sue me? Spoken like a true Fontanian, if you ask me.
Huh? What kind of logic is that? I can't explain. I actually grew up
So he's actually a Fontanian? He's not from Natland?
I don't want to hear another word. Ahau, here's your chance. Shut someone else up for once.
Oh.
The moment I've been waiting for.
Oh. How bad is he?
Eat this, scumbag!
Do? What? What did he even do?
Being a compulsive liar is one of the hallmarks of a die-hard gambler. I bet you're just a Fontanian pretending to be from Natlan. Even if you have any friends or family to speak of, I'm guessing they've long since cut all ties with you. And you have your depraved ways to thank for that. Of course,
Oh, he's
I
just
might be
been
wrong.
beaten up.
But does that matter? I'm just here to arrest you. If you're looking for an advocate or a shoulder to cry on, you're out of luck. Besides, prying the
Wow.
truth out of you is exactly what your beloved courts are for. Isn't that right?
He's been beaten up. That's right. It's been a while, Mr. Kinich. The Special Patrol will take this criminal off your hands now.
Many thanks.
Please, I should be the one thanking you for all the help you've given us.
And me? What about me? So rude. You should be bowing down in gratitude to the almighty Dragon Lord.
As you wish, my thanks to you, and also Mr. Cuckoo, for your show-stopping performances. More thanks to Cuckoo though.
Hey, what do you mean? Hold it right there!
Are you okay, Kinich?
Don't worry. I'm fine. I wasn't the one who just got dragged all the way here.
You seemed a little upset just now.
Little Kanich, thinking back to when you were just an itty-bitty boy, Kanich, aren't ya? Ah, don't start crying like a little baby. I am the almighty Dragon Lord! No servant of mine will be seen acting so weak and pathetic in public.
Well, you're acting weak and pathetic in public.
What are you on about?
Bad how? Bad.
Still, I suppose there's no point hiding it from you. To put it plainly, I can't stand gamblers. They're the most irresponsible people in the entire world. No respect for the principle that you have to give in order to get.
Z.
They'll tell 1,000 lies for a single coin, deluding themselves into thinking they can use it to gamble their way to a vast fortune.
Did he used to be a gambler or something?
But we all know that even when it looks like you're getting something for free, there's always an unseen cost. In the past, I also ended up paying a price for my father's gambling losses. I don't want anyone else to end up in a similar situation if I can help it.
This is father. Kinich.
Don't feel sorry for me. I certainly don't feel sorry for myself. They say that people are shaped by their past. And since I've made it this far, I must have done a lot of things right. We should never punish ourselves for the mistakes of others. Instead, I choose to remember the moments that helped me grow. Like when I first learned to use a grappling hook.
This baby Kinich. This is so cute. That's really pretty art as well. Like the sunset and the birds.
Or the very first time I yearned for knowledge.
Even as the little cuckosaurs. I get it.
Yeah, I believe you. Let's get going. If we don't head back soon, we'll cause more unnecessary worry.
Oh, that was cool. Got to see young Hal.
Try and stop me!
And that was quite a cool cutscene. Very unique and different to the other usual style. Or styles, I guess. Does Naria say something different?
Traveler,
is
it's you! Ready to join the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland crew?
Wait, this is... No, this is
problem.
a thing it said before. Yeah, Dory said that before. I think that's unrelated.
Yay! Traveler Kanich, you're back!
Or unrelated to this part of the quest, I mean.
We just saw Chevro's taking the criminal away! She looked pretty pleased with herself.
Yeah, it did go smoother than expected. Our opponent was pretty weak.
So after so much running in circles, turns out he had no fight in him, huh? Guess running away was the only trick up his sleeve. Oh, also, Risley said to let you know that he's already left. He went to report back to the Palais Mermonia. Apparently the Marisho say Phantom's preparing to carry out an in-depth investigation into illegal gambling activities. Sounds like they'll have their hands full. Anyway, that's for the Palais to worry about, not really our concern.
And judging by how fast the Duke took off, I'd say he was avoiding my camera. But I guess I'm used to that by now.
Hey, it's not like you to give up so easily, Charlotte.
It's fine. I got plenty of great shots back there. More than enough for a front page spread. And on that note, this busy reporter needs to scoot. Those photos won't do that themselves.
Make sure you pick the best shots of Paimon. Oh, already gone. Hope she heard that.
Why does Paimon want to be on the front pages? You can trust her judgment, Paimon. She's a professional photographer.
Yeah, you're right. But what took you all so long to get here? Did something happen?
A howl bonked his head and started crying. Kanich hit his head and started crying.
What?
Yes, that's what happened.
Rumors and slander!
That's true.
When have I, the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahulahau, ever sunk to such sniveling?
It's true.
Often, actually.
Anyway, what's next?
To be honest, I haven't decided yet. At the moment, I've got nothing urgent to get back for. And, in any case, the court might need me to testify again. Plus, that gun's still a key piece of evidence. I'll probably have to wait until the case is closed before I can return it to Natlan. So, I guess I'll be sticking around to enjoy the beach a little longer.
And the price of every piece complete. Was that the final one? I think it was. Oh, that was cool. Yeah, that was a cool quest. Had a lot of funny moments in the quest. Does Scruffy ask something?
The fresh vegetables from the new batch are exceptional quality. I just wish I could say the same about the new staff.
Is that all? Okay, I guess there's probably some mini games to do as well. That's probably what this is.
Traveler, it's you! Ready to join the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland crew?
Now let's do this.
It's time, dear partner in Paimon, for us to turn our attention to the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland. As I mentioned, the park was started up by enthusiasts who brought in the Spina di Rosula to handle the planning, construction, and operations. Of course, enthusiasts aren't typically all-around experts. They usually stick to designing the event booths. We, for our part, handle long-term operations and develop standardized strategy guides for the different activities.
Long-term operations? Strategy? It all sounds so complicated. We spend most of our time adventuring, and we barely have any experience running a stall. Do you think we can handle this?
Not every big boss went to business school, you know. We've done plenty of big business ourselves. We did the potion thing. That was a business.
That's more like it. You've seen it all before, haven't you, partner? I'd even go as far as to say you've shaped some of Tevat's biggest business ventures. Anyway, first things first. Let's get an overview of how the whole festival's gonna be run.
Ooh. Oh, this is cool. That's Farina's thing.
As you can see, our Fantasyland's a bit like a sugar-free macaron right now. Several areas are still under construction.
That's not good. Sugar-free macarons, that's not good at all.
The Spina's only been able to hire a limited number of craftsmen. Besides, we don't have enough experience to handle multiple projects simultaneously. That's why I chose to adopt a time slot-based planning method, so we can focus on specific tasks during each designated period. Upgrading facilities, expanding the venue, hiring staff. All of this requires funds and time slots to accomplish. So, it's our job to allocate precious time slots in each business cycle to the most worthwhile tasks. As we attract more guests and earn money to add to our funds, we'll also be able to work more efficiently, which will allow us to divide each cycle into finer time slots, which will let us get more done.
So we'll be limited in the decisions we can make and tasks we can focus on within each time period.
Okay, interesting.
Which means we have to use our limited actions and Mora to earn even more Mora. Kinda like playing chess or cards then. Cooking up a strategy in advance is gonna be key.
That's interesting.
Paimon thinks she just about gets it. How do you feel about it, Traveler?
Ah, sounds right up my alley. Wow, guess we'll learn on the job.
Yep, come on, we can do this. You mentioned standardized strategy guides just now. Does that mean there are non-standard ways to take part too?
Of course. Film and entertainment mean different things to different people, and there's gonna be a wide range of exciting activities for people to try out. If we're not careful, some visitors might wander off and end up getting in trouble, and others might pick up dangerous props by mistake. To avoid confusion, we need to create a standardized strategy guide for each activity. Just think of it like a walkthrough.
I see. You want me to be your test player. I get. You want me to set the benchmark.
Wow, if we're the first ones to test out the activities, who knows what surprises there could be waiting for us. But if we hit a tough spot, we'll just have to rely on our skills to carry us through.
Hopefully it goes without saying that I'd never put you in danger, partner. I carefully checked all the existing activities before you arrived, and I can assure you that they're all perfectly safe. I also wanted you to experience the activities before anyone else gets to.
That's
It'll
good.
be fun. Plus, we'd like to hear your thoughts and suggestions.
Oh, those are two things Navia is best at. Making people feel safe and having fun.
Great! Well, I can't wait to hear what you think. Your input is super important to us. All right then, let's start with eclectic escapades and put our first guide together.
Okay. That's interesting. Wait, so...
Alright then, time to try out Eclectic Escapades. I'll leave the strategy guide to you guys.
Do I go in this? Eclectic Escapades. Unlock facility. Takes 4 days, I guess. Okay. So, like, build stuff that makes the place bigger. And formulate a strategy, standard strategy, to ensure smooth running of the facility. So it's like I build different mini-games. That's interesting. That's an interesting, unique way of doing it. Collect. Okay. Okay, wait, can I... It's really laggy, can I pause? No, I can't. Oh, this is cool though. Aww. I like the music. Is this Remuria music? Sounds like it might be. I'm at the end. Oh, that was cool. Yeah, Remuria music is very good. Okay. Wait, so if I do better, then I get more money from it? Like the tickets cost extra?
Both of you seem even more excited than before. Looks like your first trial run didn't disappoint.
The challenge format is super easy to get into, and it ties perfectly with the film theme.
Paimon hasn't actually watched that many films, but after trying it out, she might just be hooked. We should check out the film that it's based on.
Great job, Paimon. That's
What's it
exactly
based
what our
on?
enthusiast friends were hoping you'd say. They'd be beyond delighted to hear that visitors are curious about the films that inspired these attractions. Some have even been willing to contribute extra funds out of their own pockets. Where budgets have allowed, of course.
Out of their own pockets?
That's right. While the Spina di Rosula covers the cost of basic booth materials and rental fees, many fans have personally funded promotional materials and related merchandise.
That's cool.
The cost of the booth itself isn't their main expense. Some of them have already started designing spin-off products inspired by film characters. Take our official mascot, Sir Intendant Chevalmoran, for instance. She won second place in the last most popular character poll for the comic film category, and was even dubbed the pinnacle of round, bouncy cuteness.
That's
Many people
cool.
have expressed interest in designing cushions based on her image, using the highest quality fabrics and hiring the most skilled artisans to mass produce them. These cushions will officially go on sale at the next convention alongside lots of similar products.
Now that you mention it, I kinda want one too. Shouldn't Verena be getting a sizable cut?
Don't
Yeah.
worry. As Surintendant Cheval Moran's guardian and official image rights agent, Farina's already getting 60% of the sales revenue.
Oh, 60%?
After all, the fans are doing this voluntarily. Not for profit, but to promote Surintendant Cheval Moran's adorable image.
Oh, that's cool.
The more Mora ends up in Farina's purse, the better Surintendant Cheval Moran's meals will be. And who wouldn't be happy to hear that?
Oh, Paimon likes the sound of that. Everyone working hard for something they all love without worrying about profit.
Still, we can't just ignore
think-
Mora completely. Whether it's fan creations or official commercial projects, some level of financial balance is still necessary.
Farina deserves some more money.
The same logic applies to the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland taken as a whole. Once we finish the standardized strategy guides, our attractions can officially be open to the public. But we can't take personal charge of the ticketing process. There's plenty of work to do at the various booths, and the park itself is a work in progress. We'll need to assign dedicated employees to maintain and manage each attraction. There's a recruitment section on the park's bulletin board. We've received many applications, and each candidate has their strengths. Our job is to match the best candidates to each attraction based on their overall performance. Once assigned, the staff will keep the attractions running, ensuring a continuous revenue stream.
Wait, so we've suddenly gone from being playtesters to heads of human resources? That's definitely a first for us.
I have very high standards when it comes to reviewing resumes. I'll make an awesome boss.
Just don't hold everyone up to your own standards, okay? You can't expect everyone else to be as capable as you. Alright, time to review some resumes. Fingers crossed we'll get some exceptional candidates.
Okay. That's interesting. Hire employees. Do I do that there? Okay. Wait, what? What is this? I don't see it in the world. And this is... Or maybe it's just a thing. Maybe it's not a real thing. What is this? Oh, one of these. You can go under the stage. Diving's very cool. Okay, higher stuff. Helene. Okay. Oh. Actually has a whole resume. Wait, why can't I scroll? Oh, yeah, scroll isn't working.
Looks like this particular employee is really getting into their role.
Wishing them success on their job. I'll be monitoring their attendance closely.
You're both doing great. You sound more like bosses than I do. In any case, with this, the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland is now officially open. Running a theme park is a long-term project.
Yay.
You won't make much if you try and rush it. We're just about done with our current work setup, so let's take a short break and wait for this cycle's revenue report to come in.
Okay, end the current operation cycle. How do I... Oh, here?
Well, this cycle of operation sure got us off to a good start. On to the next one.
Into the next cycle. Okay. Oh, I lost a lot. It'll probably be good in the long run.
Well, the numbers might not look that impressive, but given that we're just getting the ball rolling, I'd say that wasn't a bad start. Building on this momentum, we must consider rolling out more unique business strategies during the next cycle. To draw in the crowds, I've invited one of Fontaine's very own celebrity chefs, my good friend Escoffier. She'll be performing right here in the amusement park's restaurant. On that note, let's go catch up with her.
Is that a Ron in the background there? His legs?
So, is the restaurant part of our business strategy too? There are so many layers to this operation.
Okay. Also, Ron, Aoife, and Kanich. I want to talk to them.
Earlier on, that lady with the pink hair took a picture of a How and Kakuku together.
You sound a little disappointed. Were you hoping to be in it too?
I was at first, but after seeing how awkward a How looked, I figured I wouldn't really fit in.
Yeah.
And you didn't think of sharing this any sooner? I'd have cuddled your neck and smiled for the camera! Anything to get out of being in the same frame as that thing!
Really? Well, no worries, you still can. Come here, give us a hug.
I hope your face
I
is
think-
ready, because it's about to get flame roasted!
I think he means strangle you.
I got your back, bro!
Kanich, have you thought about maybe ditching that little rascal? Leaving him here for good when you leave?
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually.
I have. But given that a How's also an old relic, that would probably count as international smuggling. I can't bring myself to knowingly break the law.
Guess we all have our problems in life.
I have actually wondered why Kanich doesn't just abandon a How. I guess he does use a How to swing around the place and stuff though. So he is useful in that way. Even if he is very annoying. Oh, where does this go? Oh, it's just up here. I don't want to be up here. The Pinpoline is here. Which one would you like to hear first? Two pieces of good news? Most important one. Most exciting for you. I'm giving you the prototype of that composite hunter's bow. The prototype? Many years ago, a weapon research team at the Fontaine Research Institute developed a prototype to push the limits of long-range bow performance. They hired the outsourcing team to design the sight for it, but then both the Mason Gardiennage and the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol adopted muskets as their standard issue, and stopped ordering bows in bulk, or bows in bulk, since they require so much training to master. The research team and my outsourcing group were disbanded, and this prototype ended up in my hands until recently. A sci-fi film about mechanically enhanced warriors borrowed that bow as a prop. The invisible protagonist, the Prophet, used it as to silently take down all sorts of enemies. Thanks to that, the bow gained quite a following among sci-fi film fans, so I brought it here to showcase. What an interesting backstory. Why give it to me? Because you're the heart and soul of the Shamaran Film Festival Fantasyland, the one who brings all these legendary characters together. After fans learned about the bow's original purpose, they all hoped it could find its way into the hands of a true master, someone who could unleash its full potential. As a renowned ace adventurer, even if you're not a bow expert yourself, I'm sure you'll find someone who can wield it with skill and bring out its true power. Once things settle down at the Shamaran Film Fantasyland, and most fans have had a chance to see it, I'd like you to take it away and carry it on its legacy beyond the silver screen. Oh wow, I'm so flattered. No need for formalities between us. Just promise me that you'll put it to good use. And I hope you find your bow wielding buddy with a blast. You and your bow wielding buddy have a blast with it. Okay, thanks. Is there anyone else around?
Rev the engines!
Wait, is it not?
Full throttle!
Is this the... Take care of your mental well-being. Enjoy your work. Is that all? There's no 100-page set of requirements? A few looks like I finally caught a break. A nice, easy assignment. Although at most, it might keep me busy for a couple months. If only I could work here forever. See, I'm a good boss. Oh. Wait, can I do the challenge again? It just says go to quest here. Whirling. Oh, so this is different? This is a different quest for this event? Okay, interesting. this is where on the view. It was a cool event. A cool quest to the event. And cool cutscene, lots of funny moments. So thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, then watch more of my Genshin Star reviews. So I've had this on screen to watch. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And goodbye.